All right, Busters. So, hey, it's that time of year again where I have to get ready for my UFO festival. So, I am doing a bleached alien head today. All right, let's get into it. Well, hi, YouTube, and welcome back to all my Buster buddies. Hey, it's your big kahuna here, Brad, and this is Brad's Boredom Busters, your tie-dye art channel. Yes, it is that time of year where I have to start getting ready for some festivals. The first one coming up is the UFO Festival, and I'll be doing a lot of tie-dye alien heads, but I've also already done some bleached out alien heads, and I've done some of those in the past on my channel. I have some reverse dyed alien heads, but this year all I'm doing is straight bleaching alien heads. But what I'm doing different for this shirt that I haven't shown in the past is bleaching out a honeycomb spine. I've never done it before. Let's see how that turns out. All right, so what you're going to need for this project is a 100% cotton t-shirt in black. Pre-wash it first and then dry it and bring it out to your work table. And then that's all you have to do to get ready for this with your shirt. So the other things you'll need for this project, though, is something to mark out the pattern with. I've got a white Allmark pencil. You can use a white chalk pencil or even a white or yellow an artist pencil. That works as well. Other things you'll need then is a sinew and sinew puller and your pair of scissors to trim your sinew, and then also a sorted size of rubber bands. So after we're done tying up the alien head and the spine, you'll need to bind up the rest of the body. One other item that you should have before you start applying the bleach, it would be helpful to have a mask, a respirator of some sort, because the bleach does give off fumes while you're applying this much bleach. And so try to do your project in a well-ventilated area. Like I say, I'm going to have a window open and then wear my respirator. This one is rated for spray painting, so it has the right kind of filters for the fumes that the bleach gives off. So yeah, you should have something like this. And I believe I do have a link to this in my affiliate links. And if I don't, I'll double check it and make sure I do. But yes, if you're doing bleach painting or any kind of bleach work, you should wear some sort of respirator. And make sure it's well ventilated space. Put a fan in the window. Take all those safety precautions because, like I say, it is very caustic and the fumes aren't really good for you to breathe in for a long period of time. And so that should be everything you need. But I've also gotten my bleach mixture made up. The bleach mixture is 50-50. It's 50% water and 50% bleach. I've got that in a little 6-ounce bottle, and it has a fairly fine point on it, so that will help to apply the bleach. One other thing that will be helpful to have before you start applying the bleach is a little mister bottle. Because the fabric's very dry, you want to just give it a slight misting so it breaks the surface tension so the bleach doesn't run in areas that you don't want it to run to. So that is helpful as well. And then after we're done with our bleaching, we'll take it out to the garage to neutralize it. And I'll go over the neutralizing solution here at that time. So, like I said, my shirt's waiting for me over here. And I've got all my materials, so if you've got yours together, then you're ready to follow along. Let's head over to the work table. Okay, Busters, so we're all ready here. Shirt's been pre-washed, dried, and that's all we have to do for this project. I've got it squared up. I took it by the underarms, shook it out, flattened it out, so it's squared up. Have it right side out, and that works best for this project. And so, but I do need the center of the shirt so we can draw out the alien head. So let's do that now. So I've I've got my center marks, so let's pull the front forward. All right, there. I think that's good. I wanted to kind of straighten up the back, seeing we're going to be folding that up too. So, all right, so I've got my front all pulled forward. And so come down about 4 fingers from the top of the collar. That's where we'll start the alien head. And then I come up from the bottom. About, I want to go more than from the top, so about there. And I will try to draw this out so it shows up on the camera. Sometimes it's kind of pale, but I mean, it's bright enough for me to see, but it might not be bright enough for you to see on camera, but I'll try and make it as visible as possible. All right, so let's lay out our basic alien head. I did forget one thing to tell you what is helpful is a ruler. I use that to help lay out the eye. So let's do that. Kind of place it approximately 45-degree angle. Don't start it too close to the edge, because when you tie up the outside, head, and then because we'll do the eye first, so it kind of scrunches up. So if it's not too close, then it makes it easier to make a clean line around there. So come down here a couple inches away from it and finish a couple inches away from this end as well. So something like this. Okay, so that's where it's going to be then. So after I establish that location, then I just freehand the kind of a teardrop shape or almond shape eye. All right, there we go. Yep, and you can make, like I say, your eyes as big or as little as you want. All right, so that's my basic alien head that I do for all my shirts. So now we can start tying it up. Like I say, I tie up the eye first, and I use this line. I fold the shirt on that line. So we did the eye. Now we can do the nostrils. So the way I do that, I just fold that in half. And then I just kind of accordion fold that. And the lines, I really don't worry about it too much. I just use them as a reference really for location. A lot of times just to grab the fabric, I have to actually make it bigger just so it works out. So if you can see, I've got my white line there and my sinew is bigger than that, but once you get the bleach and everything on there and actually wrap the sinew around a few times, it does shrink down, so it's not going to look too big. It'll be fine. Next is the mouth. It's done very much the same as the nose. So here's our mouth. So I split that in half. And then I just kind of accordion that too. But here you want to kind of keep the line straight, so it's going to project higher on one side than the other. All right. So those are the elements of our alien head. So now so you can see why I said to not get too close to the outside edge with your eye, because you know how it causes pleats along there. You can use those, but if it's too close, you can't create a gentle arc. All right, so now we'll pleat this up. Okay, so that's our alien head. And what I want to do, just to prepare for the bleach, take a small rubber band, kind of contain the eye, because the eye, nose, and mouth are not going to get bleached. Those will stay black. So I want that controlled. I want this fabric here controlled, because I want to keep things out of the way so bleach doesn't bleed into areas I don't want it. Okay, those are good enough, and I'll maybe fiddle with that a little bit just before I apply the bleach. But now let's take care of the back. Let's do our spine. And like most of my honeycomb spines, are just kind of freehanding it. Okay, I think that's about all the wraps I'm going to do on that. So the center will be kind of that, and then I've got a couple nodes going there for the honeycomb. So let's see how that turns out. Yeah, like I say, it's just an experiment. I've done the bleached alien heads before, and I know how they turn out, but I've never done a bleached spine, so I was curious what that might look like. All right, we're not bleaching the rest of the body, but I do want to tuck it, the sleeves and everything out of the way and tie it up just so it doesn't get bleach on it by accident. So let me do that. Now you could certainly bleach out the body once it's scrunched and rubber banded, and that would look pretty cool too. So that is your prerogative for your project. I just choose not to do that this year on these shirts that I'm doing for the festival. All right, there we are. That's ready to be bleached out now. So let me get this all set up here for the bleach, and I'll be right back. All right, Busters, just wanted to show you the precaution I'm taking. I've got my fan in the window here. Let's get it turned on. So, and the window's open. So that's making sure I have good circulation. And then, as I said, I've got my respirator here. I'll be putting that on, so I won't really be able to talk to you while I'm bleaching the shirt, but you'll be able to see what I'm doing. All right, let's get started. Okay, Busters, I'm going to mist the shirt and then start applying the bleach. All right, Busters. Well, so I've got that all bleached. Being careful that I don't set the shirt on the rack where the bleach is sitting. I don't want to get marks on the other part of the shirt. As it is already, I got a little bit of bleach on the eye but sometimes that makes it look just kind of interesting. Anyway, so now I'm going to let this sit for a little while. Just let the bleach kind of do its thing. Touch up some spots if I see any that need it. Anyway, so yeah, I'll let this sit and kind of work for about 5-10 minutes. Then we'll take it out to the garage and I'll mix up the curing solution actually now while this is sitting. And then I'll see you out in the garage and we'll talk about mixing up your curing solution as well. All right, see you in a little bit. All right, Busters, so we're here at my laundry sink. I'm going to mix up my neutralizing solution. So the formula is 10 parts water to 1 part hydrogen peroxide. So I've got a measuring cup here. It's 6 cups. So I'll do 6 and then 4 and that'll be my 10 cups, and then I'll fill up 1 cup of the hydrogen peroxide in here. It'll all go in the bucket. So let's get on with it, and then we can start neutralizing our shirt. There's the hydrogen peroxide. And then we can agitate that. All right. So my shirt should be good by now. I think the bleach has sat on it long enough probably to do its job. So let me go grab that and I'll bring it right back out here. Okay, Busters, so here we are. Like I say, bleach looks like it's done all its work. So it can go in here. Just agitate that around a little bit, let that sit. And then after it's sat in here for a little while, I'll untie it all so it can open up, and then it'll sit for about 20 minutes. And then after it's sat in here for its 20 minutes, I'll rinse it out, and then I'll put it in the laundry. And I'll do a regular hot water wash like you would any tie-dye shirt, and with detergent and Synthropol, which is a professional textile detergent. And I have links to all these chemicals and tools and materials that you see in my videos down in my Amazon affiliate links. That helps me out with a little bit of a kickback. It doesn't cost you anything extra. So, hey, if you need anything, I appreciate you getting it from me. All right, so like I say, after it's all washed and dried, we'll bring it back in for the reveal. I'll see you then. All right, Busters, so here is the finished alien head. We didn't get bleach in some areas, right close to where the sinew was tight with the pleats, but that's not bad. But it still came out good. And like I said in the video, did have a little bit of bleach bleed into the eye, but it's okay. But basically, this is the way all my other ones turned out. Some of them filled in a little bit better than this one, but like I say, it's bleach, and you're not sure exactly, when it's deep into the folds, if you're getting full penetration or not. But this is good. And then the back came out really great. Yeah, the spine is very interesting. Yeah, the alien spine, it doesn't show the honeycomb pattern that much, but it reminds me of, if you've ever seen any of H.R. Giger's artwork, it kind of looks like that. Yeah, Giger was the artist that inspired the Xenomorph in the Alien franchise, and that's kind of where they took the feel from it. And I've seen some of his artwork, and there's elements that look like this in it. And so I think this came out really good. It's actually perfect for an alien shirt. It looks like an alien spine. Yeah, I like it a lot. Yeah, so, if you've gone this far on this project, and if you like it like this, then you can leave it like this. But now, if you want to do a reverse dye on this project or any bleach project like this, so it would be at this point that you would take it and put it in your soda ash solution and let that soak for 20 minutes, spin it out, and then you could do something like a spiral on this and dye it, and that would be a really cool alien also. I've done that previously, and I'll leave a link to that video at the end of this one, so you can take a look at that and see how that's done. But hey, I hope you learned something new on this one. If you like this video and this project, give me a thumbs up. That really helps out my channel. And if you'd really like this, share it around to some of your friends too. They might like to see this as well. Give this project a try. It's real easy. It's a lot of fun. You've made it to the end of this video, so you must like what you see. So why don't you go ahead and subscribe. And don't forget to ring that notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. And don't forget about my affiliate links. They're down in the description below. So thanks for watching. Love all my subscribers. Peace out, baby. And go have fun tie-dyeing. Thank you for watching. No, I don't need to say that. Don't say that. I don't have to say that. Don't say that. All right.